What's up? I am Lycanthrope R, and this is the PlayStation 3. Because first, we are not going to play the newly released JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle R. We are going to play the original to kind of see what the difference is, and is it worth it? So, I mean, is it worth it? But I don't know. Like anyone's going to break out the PS3 and buy this old version, so we're just going to compare and contrast the versions. So let's begin. No signal, just how we like it. All right. We're off to a great start. CyberConnect 2. Dolby Digital. Oh yeah. One moment, please. Let's go. Lots of punching going on here.
JoJo の奇妙な冒険オールスターバトル
All right, this is it. All right, so this game came out in 2014, so it's been a while. The campaign data is not up to date. Like what? All right, let's skip this. You cannot play online versus mode or campaign mode because the campaign data is not up to date. Well, that's fine. No one cares.
おせっかい焼きのスピードワゴンが各モードを案内してやるぜ。
Alright, so what is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? For those that don't know. So JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, was and is a manga that started in 1987. Yeah, so it's been a while. They're on like the 35th year, and it's still going. I think they're on part 9, or I think they're about to come out with part 9. But for the time being, we're spanning parts. Well, this is a game kind of taking characters from parts 1 through kind of starting at 8. This game came out when 8 just got started, so they only have like the main character of 8 in there. And they have an anime on Netflix that spans, I think right now they're in the middle of part 6, so if you like what you see here, you can boot up Netflix and have fun with the actual story.
このモードはエネルギーが溜まっている分だけ無料で遊べちまうんだ。ちくしょう、俺も戦いてえぜ。プラクティスモードだ。
Oh, thank you.
カスタマイズモードだ。おまけ要素を閲覧できるぞ。 ここでゲーム環境を好きなように設定できるぜ。
Alright, so yeah, let's set that up.
重要なのは設定に対する君の好みだ。
リモートよし。
Alright, so let's go ahead and check out our controls here, make sure that nothing is wrong. Throw, style, flash cancel, taunt, powerful attack. Let's see, it's like the dog meme. It's like, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. It's been so long since I played this.
この中にいるのは子供だ。この中にいる奴らはやたら偉そうに威張ってて、俺は気に入らねえ。
That's how most people feel about stuff and about people who practice at all. So, without further ado, let's take a look at what's going on here. You know, so this is our starting protagonist of the first part, and so might as well.
なんという奇妙な運命。
生き地こそ力、永遠こそ望み。ここでバトル中の操作方法を徹底的に。
A lot of the characters in the menus talk a hell of a lot, so we're going to have to get used to that apparently. Or maybe you can turn that off, but you know, what type of weirdo would turn it off? Oh, apparently. Wait, hold up, wait, no, wait. No, stop hitting me. Stop hitting me. Wait, why is it still going? Alright, so. As you may be able to ascertain, this PS3 version is only running at 30 frames per second, and most fighting games run at 60 frames per second, so that's definitely something noticeable. I don't know where he's keeping the sword, but we'll... Everything is very dramatic in this game. Well, that's fine, yeah. Gotta watch out for the stage hazards in this game.
戦いの覚悟はできている。
Oh, the posing in this series is ridiculous. Is one of the reasons why it's become so famous. Is because of all the awkward and flamboyant posing of the characters. But you know, it was the 80s. You know, there was no chill in the 80s, so we'll forgive them. So how do you play this game? Let's see. Does it have just display options? No. Sound options? Commandless. This is what we're looking for. a-R-smart. Okay. All right. So. Here you got your normal skills and overdrive garage. Okay. Overdrive. The sword of luck and pluck. Yeah, right. I will protect my father. You know, there's a whole thing with the show. You're just gonna have to watch it. Yeah. So standing. So it's kind of like a super move, and this is your ultimate super move. Yeah. Okay, so here, tackle. Okay, this is my final hormone. Yeah. What does it do? Okay. Special technique that consumes all of the heartbeat gauge that can be used, and there's at least 1 bar more of the heartbeat gauge remaining. As long as it's entered beforehand, this skill will allow you to automatically restore a bit of your health, even if it's been reduced to 0. Faster! If following the restoration, attack power will increase dramatically, and all skills will change to hormone skills. However, you will not be able to perform heartbeat gauge actions other than hormone skills. Doing so will cause a break in the technique. Okay, let's give that a shot. Okay, so the hormone. What's a hormone? I suppose I should explain that. It's kind of like this, this ripple energy, like hormone translates to like ripple. And it's kind of like harvesting the power of sunlight into your attacks, because Dio's a vampire. So the first part of this series is all about vampires. So that's fun. Everyone likes vampires, right? Okay, yeah, so this game has, light, medium, and heavy attacks, and then kind of a special button which changes depending on the character. the awkward pose button apparently for Jonathan, you know. But it charges up your super meter for this character that we got. Okay, then we got the sidestep button. So we probably should have just had that be tap down or tap up. Yeah. Actually, I don't like where that is. Let's see what we got here. Alright, let's move the sides. Or axis rotation. Sorry, it's not sidestep, it's axis rotation, apparently. Okay. Alright, we don't need a ton, sorry. Alright, so then, hold on. What was left? Hold on. So that's flash cancel button. Am I missing anything? Buttons are there. Just Alright, I guess we'll leave the taunt button because there isn't really anything else I need. Oh, not that. Okay. So this game has kind of a, if you play Guilty Gear, it has kind of a the Roman cancel button, you know, or, you know, the input, it's like forward and all of the attacks together. So there's some things to learn in this game to get things going. So I was really happy when they decided to bring this game back for the new generation. So like, these kids gonna learn today. Okay, let's try another character. So how it works is that in all of the series, it's all related to this Joestar family. And then so you have Jonathan, who's the first character, and then there's a time jump, and you go to Jonathan's grandson, Joseph. And then there's a time jump, and you go to Joseph's grandson, Jotaro. Yeah. And then somehow you jump back to Joseph's son for part 4. And then you have Dio's son, who is the vampire guy. And then you have Jolene, who is the daughter of this guy. And then you have Johnny Joestar, who's, you know, it just gets complicated from there on out, so we'll stop. But, I don't know, so we'll mess around with
Joestar, Joseph Joestar.
Oh, you heard the guy, yeah. So the whole premise behind the JoJo name is that obviously everyone's name has like the Joe and the Joe in it, so just JoJo, Jonathan, JoJo for Joseph, JoJo for Jotaro, well, his last name doesn't have a J, but so they're ruining. Giorno Giovanna, they kind of cheated there. All right, but you know, so Jolene Cujo, but all right, so that's enough of that. Fascinating. Truly fascinating. All right. So that's fun. They have the characters in the background just kind of hanging out. So while Jonathan was kind of a very, very earnest, serious character, Joseph is very much not. So he's he's all about screwing around and doing random nonsense. So you can even tell just by the way he walks around that he's not really taking this super seriously. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see. How about a cold one? Let's see. Uses the Hamon to fire a cap from a bottle of cola. Yeah. Alright, so a projectile weapon that throws an American clacker made of steel in a horizontal direction. Okay. Holding down the attack button will return the clacker back to you. I guess this, I understand the speed, but it's a little too slow for me. Resulting in damage. Alright. No, but that's really cool. They really go out of their way to explain how things work. The range of the attack is increased in order of, light, medium, or heavy, and using Hamon allows you to throw 2 clackers in quick succession. Now who's laughing? Okay, I'll smash you good. Don't you get it? A counter. Okay, so there's, don't get it twisted. There's a lot to get. This is a full-fledged fighting game going on. There's a lot to understand about each individual character. If you want to spend the time, so. Alright, so this is a counter. The opponent will crumble to their knees. Time to bring down the hammer. Oh, I get a sledgehammer? Okay. An attack that anticipates the opponent's taunt. Okay, it'll restore your gauge. Alright, that's funny. So you can just pull out a gun, like, just pull out a Tommy gun for no reason. And if you taunt while they're on the ground, then it has a special cutscene. Alright, that's enough of this guy. Okay. So, I want to say that JoJo's Bizarre Adventure really became famous around Part 3, which this one, Jotaro, was the main character. So he's probably one of the most recognizable, because after Part 3, he would just, keep showing up in all the other parts. So that helps, in terms of recognizability.
いいでしょう。僕が相手しましょう。
ここでバトル中の操作方法を徹底的に叩き込んで。
And also, you know, well, earlier I mentioned the stage hazards, but if you fall down in the red zone, then it triggers a stage hazard that you'll have to dodge. Both characters will have to dodge. You can, you know, you can knock someone in or knock someone to the ground, triggering a stage hazard, and then you can get hit by the stage hazard. So you have to watch out for things like that. They're really telegraphing where, you know, where you'll have to get out of the way, so that's nice of them. You know, starting in part 3, the characters have kind of this apparition that follow them called a stand, where you can, you know, so rather than the awkward pose button that charges your meter, so the stand characters have the apparition that they can summon. And their moveset will change slightly depending on whether or not you have the stand out or put away. So for example, I have the here's your receipt attack, and then if I have the stand out, it turns into the star finger. So, you know, which is like an unblockable attack. You know, it's really slow, so they can try to dodge, but if there's no blocking it. So that's fun. Alright, so you gotta pay attention to the character's moveset, like what happens if their stand is out versus not, because it'll change. It'll change what the special moves do. So that's fun. Mash the button, get the extra hits in there, you know. If you just like mashing your face against the buttons, this is probably the character for you. Yeah. Alright, yeah, so that's fun. Yeah, that's fun. So. And then the vampire characters. Hurry up.
Joestar Clan のジョナサン・ジョースターだ。
ここでバトル中の操作方法を覚えるのだ。
Okay. So Dio does not have the awkward pose button, or the awkward prose, that too, but awkward pose button. He has the vampire button, which will, you know, allow you to steal people's health, obviously. You're supposed to do something after that kick. Hold on. There we go. Okay. So it's like continuous input. Let's see. As that's like a counter right there, yeah. He has like a super jump. I think he has not that. I think he has a ground grab, but I don't remember how to do it. Vaporize and freeze. Oh, whatever. Oh, what is the diamond? There's the diamond. Freezing them for a fixed period upon impact. Okay, middle attack is performed with light punch. Low attack is performed with medium. Okay. Doesn't tell me what the diamond is. Hold on, let's see. You can beat the video. Oh, okay. So press S when something that has a star by it lands. Okay, so that's the diamond. Okay. Okay, so dry. Oh, okay, there it is. Okay, back down forward. That's what it is. No, that's not it. I could have swore he had a ground grab. I don't know. I might be losing it. So like I said, there's a lot to figure out about each individual character. Hold on, what did it say about the... Let's see. When a star hits. Okay, so during 5 or 6 broken ribs. And then you can follow it up with either the S or the down forward S. So health as it deals damage. It restores your HH gauge. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Space Ripper Stingy Eyes. Okay. A fluid projectile shot from the eyes at extremely high pressure. Okay, speed of the projectile is very high. Very high. A rushing throw strike. Well, that's fun. Alright, the good thing about having the names listed underneath the super meter like that, because it'll clue you in into what, also clue you in into what they're saying in Japanese if you don't speak it. Because they didn't dub this game. I don't think they dubbed the new version either, so, you know, helpful to have the English names of the special moves underneath the health bar. Except for Muda Muda Muda, which is just we're not gonna translate that. But that word kind of means like useless or futile or no point. Okay, well that's enough of that. So what is there to do in this game? Well, there's like, there's like a story. Just ignore the campaign. No one likes the campaign. There was a lot of consternation about the campaign mode back in the day, where it was like kind of like pay to win. It would only let you play for like, what was it? You had like a specific amount of energy, and each time you played it, the energy would go down, so you could only play it a certain bit before you have to wait and come back. But it's how you would unlock costumes and stuff for this mode, and everyone hated it. So luckily in the new version, they didn't add that. But okay. So the old version has this story mode, which kind of takes you through, the Cliff's Notes version of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So, they didn't quite do this in the new version, so I'll show you what this was like back in the day. So here, there are secret missions you could use to get extra currency and things like that. Or you can switch around to be the opposite side, which is fun. Alright, okay. Difficulty. Like D, C, C, C. It only goes up to C in terms of difficulty, so it should be fun. Start playing this episode? Yes, let's go.
19世紀末イギリスの貴族ジョナサン・ジョースター。彼は石仮面の力で吸血鬼と化したディオを止めるため炎上するジョースター邸で捨て身の戦いを挑んだ。そしてかろうじてディオを倒すことに成功する。だが鬼人ツェペリ。
The battle with Dio costs Jonathan his father, his home, everything. It also leaves him gravely injured and unconscious. but thanks to the tender care of his childhood friend Irina Pendleton, Jonathan is soon well enough to walk again. And then one day, Jonathan meets with a mysterious man. Good times. Okay. So in this mode, you can buy things that'll help you out in the match. Obviously you have the gold in the top right of the screen there, and you can you can extra cheat and just have them have their life drain throughout the match, or you can do like smaller things, and I don't know. All right. So we got the secret missions. Okay, so I've done these secret missions, but before you actually do them, it doesn't really tell you what they are. Hence, the secret. Yeah, nice naming there for secret. It would just have question marks in place of what it would want you to do, like use a question mark special or things like that. So, but I already figured it out back in the day. So.
座ったままの姿勢、膝だけであんな跳躍を何者。よく生き残れたものだ、あの石仮面の力から。だが生きているぞ、石仮面の男も。Okay,
so let's use our face mashing in practice mode with Jonathan to our advantage here. I did the cancel and nothing came of that. So that was... He's just gonna stand there and get hit. Oh, he moved out the way. Good job, computer. You know what's up. Yeah. I kind of know what I'm doing. Kind of. It's been far too long. Ow. I think you can hit something to recover more quickly, but I don't remember what that is. Okay. It's like if you taunt while they're on the ground, then it kind of drains a little bit of their super meter, so that's nice. Okay, so that is some huge ass font right there. Battle rewards. Episode rewards. Secret mission. They should probably consolidate this into more secret mission. They need to consolidate this into one screen, which they did in the new version. So good on them for that. Go to the next step. I don't think they need an extra confirmation screen there, but that's me nitpicking. The mysterious man who appears before him introduces himself as Zeppeli. Before long, Zeppeli reveals a shocking truth to Jonathan. Dio, the man he thought he had defeated, is still alive. Showing off his incredible breath-driven Hamon skills, Zeppeli tells Jonathan he must learn Hamon as well if he is to survive. To prepare for the fated rematch against Dio, Jonathan agrees to begin training at once. enemy's health refills.
タイミングは同時。しかも腕のリーチも僕の方が10センチは長い。
石仮面の力によるスピードとパワーには人間がどんなに努力しても太刀打ちできん。
Oh boy, a character that I did not practice with. Let's see. I think this is the only part 1 stage in the game, which they really probably should have added a few more. Ow. That's nice. Okay, let's see what I'm doing. Alright. Tornado overdrive. Oh, okay, just those 4 moves. Sorry. Okay, fair enough. Hamon breath, boom punch, seated jump, spirit Hamon, overdrive, low contact Hamon guard. Huh. Well, that didn't work. Okay. I'm sure there's something to it. Let's just try to get through this match. Yeah.
だったらそれに代わるものを身につけなければ奴らには勝てないのだ。
Success.
Power.
His training complete, Jonathan, along with Zeppeli and his friend Speedwagon, travel to Dio's hideout and win Knight's Lot. Who the hell is Speedwagon? Just kind of throw him in there, no introduction, but you know, Speedwagon is like the dude in the top hat that was in the background of the stage. That's Speedwagon, but yeah. With no time to recover from the journey, night soon falls and the vampire Dio reveals himself. Dio had sucked the blood of all the town's inhabitants, using it to almost completely heal his burns from the manor fire. The overwhelming sense of evil, coupled with Dio's descent into tyranny, is enough to chill Zeppeli to the core. Pushing Jonathan aside, he challenges Dio to battle. He about to die. Player's health drains. Okay, let's see. Missions. Land the first attack. Land a great heat attack.
私はあなたの役に立ちたい。
Let's just go ahead and negate that.
掘り起こす。これからも任せてください。
貴様、一体何人の命をその傷のために吸い取った？
お前は今まで食ったパンの枚数を覚えているのか？
All right. Ow. Ow.
がハモンカッターよっ行くぞ遅いハモンカッターラウンド2ファイトセンドウェーブキー遅い太陽の
So the Hamon characters, you know, they have their kind of Hamon button, which grants them pretty much an EX move. Yeah.
なんと圧倒的な悪の大気を
決戦
Zeppeli drives his fist deep into Dio, hoping to blast his Hamon energy into him. But Dio uses Vaporizing Freeze to vaporize the fluid in Zeppeli's body and seal off his Hamon energy. With that, Dio summons two of his strongest undead servants, the Dark Knights, Blueford and Tarukas. Dio had defiled their graves, resurrecting them as undying vampires. Purified by Jonathan's Hamon, Blueford is able to return to his deathly slumber as the proud warrior he was in life. But Tarukas remains a creature of the underworld, dragging Jonathan into the chamber of the two-headed dragon for a fight to the death. Zeppeli faces up against Tarukas to save Jonathan and channels all his energy to him before his own life is sacrificed. Filled with inconsolable sadness and rage, Jonathan throws himself at Tarukas. And now he faces Dio in the final battle. Now, where's Tarukas at? We gotta fight Tarukas. Y'all are skipping stuff. What's wrong with you? Alright, let's see.
これか掘り起こすこれだ掘り起こす
let's go ahead and get this thing going so we can
サポート効果を掘り起こすこれからも任せてください
絞り取ってやる貴様の命を
清めてやるその汚れたる野望
ラウンド1ファイ
何をするだ許さんずーっと
We did it! You know, we cheated, but we did it.
殲滅すべしディオ
The huge response.
Akki Dio は谷底に落下し殲滅したかに見えた。だがディオは首だけとなってなお生きていた。エリナと結婚したジョナサンはハネムーンへと旅立つが、 ディオは彼のボディを奪うためその船を強襲する。ディオの不意打ちによって喉を貫かれてしまうジョナサン。
ついにエリナ。
離せジョジョ。離すんだ。考え直せジョジョ。お前にも永遠をやろうではないか。その傷も治す。エリナと永遠を生きれるぞジョジョ。ジョジョ、こいつ死んでいる。
彼は最後の力を振り絞って船を爆破させ、ディオと共に海の藻図と消えた。エリナは乗り合わせた赤子を抱き、沈みゆく船から脱出するのだった。2日後、エリナ・ジョースターはカナリア諸島沖で救助された。そして石仮面の伝説はここにひとまず幕を下ろします。しかしそれはまた新たな冒険の時代の始まりでもあったのです。
Yeah! Congratulations! Alright, that's enough of the old version. So, now let's switch over to the new and improved, fancy 4K JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle R. Be right back.